Hi guys, and welcome to another C64 Sunday. I'm Zerfall, and today we're going to be playing Silent Service. This is a game by MicroProse that came out in 1985. It came out on almost every system at the time. Amstrad CPC, Apple II, Atari, Commodore 64, obviously it came out on the Amiga, the Apple II, GS, which I suppose is the same as Apple II. I don't know why they'd list that twice. Perhaps it has more graphics or something. The IBM, NES, TSR-80, and the ZX Spectrum. So we're playing the C64 version right now. It's kind of funny. The instruction booklet was written for all of the versions of the game at once. Not quite all of them, but quite a few. It just lists, oh, if you're playing on this system, do this. If you're on this system, do that. If you're on, this system, check the mouse controls. We're playing with a keyboard and joystick. Hopefully we can do this okay. I'm going to go ahead and start a convoy action. I'm going to do the very first one. And do you know what? Should we turn dead torpedoes on? I don't even know how to do that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's working right now. We'll leave dead torpedoes on. That's all I'm going to do. But let's go ahead and give this a start. F7 to continue. Load time about 2 minutes. Wow, wasn't that a fast 2 minutes, everyone? Now, let's take a look at the map. You can see, you can actually do most of your controls from here. So you can turn left rudder on. Whoops, I accidentally started diving, which I don't want to do. I want to stay at the surface. Let's straighten out. There we go. We're going to leave this and check out the periscope. Can we see anything yet? Yes, we see a couple of things in the distance. No, we don't. That's a couple of things. That's a ship right there. Do we see anything else? Not really. So we want to get our bearing to... We can actually probably kill this guy from here. So we have to hit, I believe, G for gun. Yeah, deck gun fired. So we'll see if that's hitting him. No, that was quite the miss. We can also hit T for torpedoes. See if we can... Oh yeah, that was a hit. The torpedo is way off. Perhaps the second torpedo will hit. Do you know what? Maybe they're not as off as I thought. Could be that they're that far away. Now this game actually gets really complicated. If you want to, you can... Oh, it hit something. Oh, we're getting a lot closer to these guys now. Oh, they're going down. Okay, so that's one thing down. So I think we'll hit to about 194 and we'll start heading that way. Oh, that was the entire mission. I didn't realize this one was so short. I guess we'll put in our name here. Let's try another one. That was a little too easy. I thought that the first scenario was going to be a little harder than that. Clearly it wasn't. So let's go ahead and we'll load up the second scenario. So I didn't show much of the game off at all there. You can see I've got some high scores from playing a little earlier. Those were from torpedo gun practice. I was trying to keep these things a little bit more of a surprise for me still. I do want to make that duds on. You know, the more realism levels you turn on, the higher your score is going to be based on what you've done. So in another 2 minutes, I guess I'll see you back here. All right, we're back. This time we're going to head up top to see what we see. There they are off in the distance. There's two of them. I hit the wrong button, but it resulted in me being here. So we'll hit the guns. Can we get the throttle from here? I don't think we can. Let's... We're hitting things, though. I want to get a little bit closer. So it's kind of weird to have to do the stations like this, but that's surfacing. How do I do throttle? I can't remember here. There we go. Engine's full ahead. Okay, we should catch up to them pretty quickly now. And we're going to start launching torpedoes. takes a while for your torpedoes to go. It takes a while for them to reload as well. So once we've fired enough of them, we're going to start hitting at them with our deck guns. Now this is going to be another really easy one because we're right on them. The other missions are more of ones where you have to actually do a patrol and see what happens, and I believe they can be a little more randomly generated. Can we fire our gun even? Oh no, do you know what? I'm shooting the torpedoes, but no, my death is 0. Why am I not firing my gun? Oops, I accidentally changed the time scale there. Whoops. So that's diving. As soon as you dive, you end up... There we go, we're rising again. See, this is the damage report area. Let's go through these really quick. There's the damage report area. You get all of your things here. There's the tower. There's the map that shows you what's going on. You can see that we're coming up on these ships. We can change our direction and whatnot from here. And there's also quartermaster's log, which will tell you how many torpedoes you have, but also how much you've destroyed so far. And of course there's this, which we need to refine these ships. So I'm going actually pretty fast. I should probably slow this down a bit until I figure out where I'm at. There we go. I may have gone a bit in the wrong direction here. So, oh, see, all of them are empty or damaged, which just means they're all emptied. Now, I may be too far away to use my gun. Might be the reason why it's not going off here, because we are definitely high enough up. So the bearing is 216. Let's get out of this view, if possible. Thank you. See, so we definitely need to change our heading here to 216. Perhaps we want to go a little bit to the left of 216. So we'll go ahead and let that happen. And then we'll, yeah, okay, there we go. Straighten it out. Distant explosions. Okay, we're gonna crank our speed up a little bit here so we're catching up with them. We'll check our view here again. Now we need to get to 216. It's moved 2 because we moved the ship. They should be, if we get to bearing 216, it should be directly in front of us. Hopefully we have more torpedoes by now. They're clearly moving to the side still too, but... Oh, the torpedo tubes are still emptied. But no, we've gotten close enough now that we can fire our deck guns at them. Now this might sink them. I don't know if that's the last ship. It just might be. Oh no, there's still this one too. Now this guy doesn't seem to be moving very much at all here, so... Yeah, he's taking lots of damage. I stopped pushing that button a long time ago. I may have pushed it a few too many times. He's just going to keep firing. There we go. Have our torpedoes been loaded yet? No. Now, is that... Oh, are they sinking? Yes, they are. Okay. Should be the one more ship here. Are they getting closer or further away now? Looks like they're getting a little... Oops. Looks like they're getting a little further away. Not too far for our gun still, though. But we should probably give our ship a little bit of a rotation. Oh no, they might be going down. Yeah. I think that might be the last of them this time. So yeah, this game, these scenarios are pretty straightforward. They're just to help you sort of learn your bearings and see what's going on here. So your heading's 208 still. All our pressures, I think, are good. We're supposed to still have torpedoes left. I'm not quite sure why they are not reloading. But they are not. Are there any more enemies left? Apparently there are. They should be due north of us. Let's see if you have your rudder full left, it actually, you can see that it rotates here as we go. See if I can't find. But the heading doesn't update as you're rotating this thing. Perhaps it slows it down as you're spinning. So if we get to 120, oh, there's the person there. Okay, so they're at pretty much 0, yeah, okay. So we need to get our heading to 0, which it's just about to get to here. All right, that's good. Check this out. We'll set our bearing. We got to get this back to 0 because, of course, our periscope rotated as we were playing. However, we're no big deal here. Okay, so these guys are about 5,000 yards away, but we're closing in on them now. Can we speed it up? Yes, full speed ahead. Alright, so we should be close enough to start doing stuff to them here. Our torpedoes have finally reloaded. The difference, I honestly don't know what happened. Oh, apparently it took that long to reload one of them. Perhaps when I was in there, I was actually getting them reloaded. It says we have 5 and 7. They're clearly not loaded, though. Oh, but that definitely got sank. We were catching up pretty close with them, too, but that one torpedo was all it took. And we've taken care of them. So, we're a Lieutenant JG. Not a very mysterious JG, just a Lieutenant JG. And we'll throw our name in here again. This is one of the highest scores I've gotten so far. And you can sort of get a good feel for how the game plays. Now, there are much longer missions you can go on, like I said. They require you to follow a certain patrol route. And if you were as good as the Sea Wolf or the Growler, man, you'd be doing a lot better. But the USS Tang, that's, I'm sure, a name of a real ship, but it sounds pretty funny. So if you like the games like 688 Attack Sub or Sea Wolf, or I mean the Silent Hunter series is similar to this series, but it gets much more complicated and there's much more modern versions of it. I think 2010 is when the last Sea Hunter came out. This is a early sub simulator. It's relatively realistic, not super realistic. The scenarios are actually pretty easy. Most of them you don't have to do too much chasing. You see we had to chase down that one boat that was kind of trying to get away up north, but not overly complicated. Anyways, if you do want to get into this game, check it out. And check out the War Patrols if you're really serious into this sort of game. This isn't really my cup of tea anymore. I did used to play a lot of the 688 Attack Sub back in the day, but I was never really that good at it. Anyhow, I'm Zerfall. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again next Sunday.